Hey, it is Suzanna Lynn, and I am, like I promised, I want to do more of these videos, so that's what I'm doing. And I am in the process of finishing my last revisions and edits on Hook's Little Mermaid. This is what I'm working on, and I'm hoping it's to be at my editor's March 1st, so I've got to get a quick hang on this, and I thought I would do something fun and give you a little excerpt. It's not edited, like I said. My editor hasn't seen it, so don't kill me, Holly. But I thought it would be fun just to give you a little bitty sneak peek into the story. I'm not really a big, huge reader as far as verbally. I hated it in school, but I'm going to do my best for you guys. So this is it's part of chapter 10, and it's just a little bit. Okay, so you don't have the backstory, but this will be fun, I swear. Okay. You're looking a bit peaked, boy, I goaded. I had the upper hand. Pan was exhausted. Just as our swords came together, I grasped the brat by his wrist. You're mine, boy, he gasped. Eyes wide with fear, he knew he was spent. A crack of lightning danced across the sky, sending a roll of thunder in its wake. A large wave came in, washing over the dock, knocking us both on our backs. We scrambled to stay out of the water. As I jumped back to my feet, I looked up and saw my men driving the lost boys back down the beach. Grown men are just too much for young boys. Even boys with swords and handmade clubs, I thought. Give it up, Pan, I yelled, turning my sword back on him. You little boys are nothing compared to my crew. You will never win against us. Your only option is to surrender. Spare your lost boys. Never! Pan yelled, kicking off the dock and flying toward me. We crashed together just as a large wave washed over us. The blow knocked the wind out of me. I gasped, salt water filling my lungs, burning as my body fought against the poison liquid. I broke the surface and coughed, expelling the water from my lungs. The air burned, but I pulled it in. I had a moment to take a deep breath before another crashing wave pushed me under. I became disoriented. I struggled for what I thought was the surface, as undercurrents pulled me out of the deeper waters. As a lifelong sailor, I was a skilled swimmer and had the ability to hold my breath for many minutes in normal circumstances. However, there was nothing normal about this situation. The pressure of the waves tossed me about. My body was weak and fighting against me as the oxygen loss and water intake teamed up to shut my mind down. I could see the dim light of the surface just above me. I can make it, I thought. Just a few more moments and I can breathe. I felt my fingers reach cool air when they broke the surface, just as another wave came down, pushing me back to the depths. One of the longboats tied to the dock must have come loose, because it slammed down on me. The blow alone was enough to kill a man, but I wasn't so lucky. I became tangled in the ropes and was pulled down with it. It had only been a matter of seconds, but the burning in my lungs and the weakness of my body made it feel as though I had been struggling through it for hours. I willed my body to fight against the ropes, but I was simply out of strength, and my body demanded air. My eyes began to flutter shut, my lungs seizing and causing me to gasp. Salt water filled my lungs. My vision began to go black and my body stopped struggling. The last thing I saw was a pair of blue eyes surrounded by auburn hair floating like gold fire in the water. So, there's a little sneak peek, and I hope you liked it. Like I said, this is Hook's Little Mermaid. The Untold Stories is going to be combinations of fairy tales pushed together, kind of their backstory, the parts that the fairy tales left out, and the series is going to be a continuation, so we may see Hook later on in the series. There's going to be other characters throughout the series: Red Riding Hood, Rapunzel, Beauty, the Beast. We're going to visit Oz and Wonderland, and there'll be little characters here and there from old fairy tales. So I hope you liked it. Like I said, I'm not big on reading. It's kind of embarrassing. I hated doing it in school, but I love doing it for my kids, so I was trying to imagine doing that for them. So anyway, comment, let me know what you thought, what you think of this upcoming book. And until next time, when I have another tidbit, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.